Console Drone's Gamer Talk Podcast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You found me.
So how come Brock's blue and you're not?
Why?
Hello, listeners, gamers, geeks, grown-ups, and internet. Welcome back to Console Drone's Gamer Talk Podcast. Body-slamming video gaming chairs right out of northern Arizona, somewhere-ish in Washington, from the inside of Jon's studio. This is season number 2, episode 124. This is a weekly podcast where we talk about everything and anything but mainly video games. I'm your host, Chris, and today the full crew is here. If you're listening to our podcast, tune in to our YouTube channel for the video version of each week's podcast. All right, let's get this show started.
It's time for What You Drinking and What Have You Been Playing?
All right, let's start off this week with Miguel. What are you drinking? What have you been playing this week, buddy?
I'm drinking Monster Ultra Red. This is delicious. And I've been playing... Hold on, I gotta pull up my other sheet. I've been playing Division 2 a little bit. I'm playing some Overwatch because it's that event. Played Trials for like 5 minutes, and then I stopped because I was trying to download something, and John rushed me, and it goes faster when you're staring at the screen that says what you're downloading, so...
You wanted to play Overwatch, so I got on Overwatch, and then I'm sitting there waiting for you.
I told you it was downloading. Don't you blame that on me. And I also played a little bit of Blackouts. That's me in a nutshell.
Sweet.
Cool.
Sweet, man. Let's move on down to John. John, what are you drinking? What have you been playing this week, buddy?
Anybody else just have Chris cut out really bad right there?
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
okay, he's recording audio.
Oh, that's true. All right, so this week I am drinking Kilt Lifter, the Pacific Northwest version, not the weird stuff that Joe has down there.
Your stuff's the weird stuff.
Yeah, ours is OG.
Stuff. This week I've played a lot of Division 2. I played a few matches of Overwatch, trying to get some of the new loot, skins and stuff. And I also played a little bit of the Return to Arkham Batman.
I want to hear about that.
Asylum. Right? Is that the
Arkham
right one?
Asylum.
Yeah.
Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
And?
So, that is what I played this week.
Tell me more!
You played it, you know it.
But I want to know what you think!
It was interesting. It wasn't horrible. I enjoyed I didn't play for very long. I was kind of tired. So I played probably about half hour, 45 minutes of it. And then I went and got off the Xbox and did other stuff. But it was fun. I'll give it another shot.
Chris?
Do you like it better than The Witcher, John?
That man doesn't ride horses.
So that's me in a nutshell.
Oh, man, he just totally ignored that.
These knees.
He can't like anything right now because all he wants to play is Division. So anything that he plays other than Division right now is not going to hold his attention.
That's true. We were playing Overwatch and we're doing the new co-op mode, and I'm like, I'm waiting for these people to drop stuff. I keep looking around for boxes on the ground so I can pick up stuff to craft weapons. What's going on here? How come they're not dropping anything?
And I said there is something seriously wrong with you right now.
Division's fun. That's it. That's all I got.
Sweet. Let's move on down to Joe. Joe, what are you drinking? What have you been playing this week, buddy?
I'm drinking scotch.
Oh, shit.
Scotch. Lagavulin 18. As far as what I've been playing, I played The Division 2, Star Wars Old Republic on PC, Star Soldier on the Switch, because thank you, Miguel, for telling me.
Because he's a Switch bitch.
Kinda. I'm like part-time Switch bitch, maybe. You know.
You're a Switch bitch, side bitch.
I'm a Switch side bitch, side Switch bitch, whatever. Played some Tetris 99 for the first time. It's okay. I also registered for the beta, or I guess the early release for Elder Scrolls Blades on Android phones, and I'm loving it. It's fucking Elder Scrolls on your phone. So it's not Skyrim. It looks like Skyrim, but it's for the phone, and it's really cool. There's not too many paywalls. You can earn money and stuff, so it's not like a normal, phone where it's like you go 5 steps and it's like pay $5.99 to run. No, it's not like that. But I enjoyed it.
Sweet.
Yep. What about you, Chris?
Let's see. Right now, I'm drinking a Hop Rising Double IPA. Pretty good. And I've been playing a lot of Division 2 whenever I get a chance to get on my Xbox. I would like to thank all 3 of you guys for helping me power level. I am World Tier 5. Right up there with you guys. I have Tidal Basin left, and that's it, pretty much. And
Me too.
Then you get to do it again.
And again. Yeah, rinse and repeat pretty much after that. And then over on my PlayStation actually I didn't play any VR this week, so no PlayStation. Moving on to my Switch, though, I played a shit ton of Switch games. I played, I got this game called Football Heroes Turbo, and it's like an arcade-style football game, which is pretty fun on the Switch. And then also I got Outrun. We all know that Sega Genesis title. Pretty fun game. And then also I picked up this game called Bleed 2. I got it for free with the coins that I had left. It's a twin-stick shooter, side-scrolling, action-packed. It's pretty fun. And that's pretty... Oh, yeah, and then also I played some Star Wars Old Republic on my PC as well. So it's been pretty fun. And Joe, I'm level 65, but I use that character credit. You get one too. So I also have my other character, which I got him up to 22. So I'm close to your 30. So almost there on that, but that's pretty much me this week. All right, Joe, you ready for the news, buddy? Oh, Miguel? Miguel, what do you want?
This week, it's time for Joe's News, where he brings us everything that possibly maybe could have happened this week in the gaming industry. It's Deuce Drone to tell us about all the stuff that, VG247 has to say. Take it away, Joe.
Deuce's Weekly News, keeping us informed and up to date in the gaming industry.
Thanks for that intro. Actually, yeah, we got VG247. We also have Polygon.
Yeah!
You
All right.
didn't say the right voice, Miguel. It doesn't count.
Polygon.
There you go.
I'll put an echo on that. On. Anyway, those of you that don't know, that are living under a rock somewhere or just don't care, but the Notre Dame Cathedral in France burned a lot, burned down. So, to go along with that, Assassin's Creed Unity is free on the PC right meow. And right meow. Ubisoft is donating 500,000 euros towards reconstruction of the Notre Dame Cathedral. So, if you have a PC and you want to play Assassin's Creed Unity, which was the only Assassin's Creed title that had multiplayer, that allowed co-op multiplayer. Yeah, so that transfers or translates to $565,000. They're also using the information or the imagery from Assassin's Creed Unity and as well as VR, some virtual reality programs to help rebuild the cathedral. So kudos to Ubisoft for that. Also, other news that goes along with that. I guess there's a few millionaires in France with, I think there was like less than 5 millionaires had already donated up to like $700 million to rebuild this cathedral. So
Wow.
yeah, see what happens when rich people actually do stuff with their money. They help out. Anyway, Assassin's Creed Unity will be free for PC through the 25th. So, oh my God, John's on fire.
I was gonna say something too.
He's
Anyway.
on fire.
If it wasn't about him being on fire, it was about how he keeps flashing us.
Yeah. All right.
Your video feed keeps cutting out for like a minor half a second.
It's everybody just blink at the same time the video feed closes, so you're good. That's the game we'll play for this episode.
You gotta
Okay.
blink when John disappears.
All right. The Division 2 raid that everybody is waiting so patiently for has been delayed.
Ah, of course. Of course.
You know when?
December.
It's gotta be May. Anyway, sorry.
I
had to do that.
New is
Can you superimpose some like stringy ramen hair on your
Yeah.
head just for
I'll have
that?
just like ramen hair, yeah. So the Division 2 title update 3, which includes the Dark Hours operation raid, has been delayed until May. And there's no there are talent changes coming your way. Oh, they rhymed. Did you see that? Kudos to BG247 for that. Ubisoft Massive announced in its latest State of the Game live stream, title update 3 for Division 2 no longer released on April 25th. So, the final release date of title update 3 will be based on results of those tests. Okay. Yeah, the PTS for Division 2 on PC has been made available today. So I think a lot of people were asking about when the Division 2 was going to have a PTS, so that way they could nerf and whatever buff stuff. Yeah. So we have to wait till May. Talking about talents. Here we go. Berserk adds 10% weapon damage for every 20% armor max depleted. It will now require 11 or more offensive attributes.
11?
11 or more attributes.
Which one is that? Is that the gold or the red?
It's the red. It's
Okay.
your damage.
You will also need now need an LMG, SMG, or assault rifle equipped.
I'm all set. I love Berserk. Berserk's my favorite.
So,
I like the little dance there.
there we go.
It's double cocking.
There will also be a recalibration score instead of an increase to gear score, and it goes from 1 to 100. So there is a video on YouTube from Orex Gaming that explains that. You will also find normalization changes to PvP content and conflict, normalized Dark Zone and occupied Dark Zone. PvP damage modifier will be reduced from 70 to 40, bringing time to kill down compared to PvE, while the skill damage modifier will increase to 25. Okay, going back to the changes in talents. Bloodsucker PvE, depleting enemies' armor adds a stack of 25% armor bonus.
The Power Ranger chair. I can see the corner. Oh my god.
It made its appearance. I had to kick it. I had to get up and kick it.
With your wife right there.
Yep.
Oh shit.
For the audio listeners, John's wife walked in the room and she's rolling around his Power Rangers chair that he refuses to sit in.
Bye, Jenny!
Bye, Jenny.
Hi. It was my brother too.
That's funny.
So not like there's a black elephant ranger in the room, so... Yeah.
Oh, now it's front and center. Okay, now it's gone.
That'll be our new tournament bracket. Who wins? John versus the Black Ranger chair.
Black Ranger chair almost knocked me out of my chair.
The prize for the bracket is the Power Ranger chair that is now infamous.
Yep.
That's not a true statement. I'm not giving away
could be.
John's stuff. Could be.
Sure. I
That's
paid
it.
$100 for it. I'm never going to use it again.
He'll fly it to you, and he'll sit in it on the airline. Brought my own seat.
Nope. That's not happening.
All right, so going back was the Bloodsucker PvE. Depleting enemies' armor adds a stack of 25% armor bonus for 10 seconds with a max stack of 6. It will require 11 or more defensive attributes. For PvP Bloodsucker, you'll get a 20% armor bonus for 5 seconds with a max stack of 5. It will require 11 or more defensive attributes.
There's a lot.
Yeah. Clutch. Critical hits restore 20% health and repair 1% armor. While you're getting a bump in health restoration, repair went down just a smidge. Frenzy for PvE. Reloading from empty grants 20%, previously 35% weapon damage, and 15%, previously 35% rate of fire for 3 seconds. Requires 4 or less defensive attributes. For Frenzy PvP, reloading from empty grants 15% weapon damage and 15% rate of fire for 3 seconds. Requires 4 or less defensive attributes. Patience. After being in cover for 5 seconds, previously 3, your armor will repair for 5% every second. This will require 9 or more attributes. So they only went up 2 seconds. Safeguard, one of the biggest changes made to talents. With the change, killing a target grants a 50% bonus to repair and healing effects for 5 seconds and requires 4 or less offensive attributes. As it stands, Scotch burps. As it stands currently, killing a target grants 150% bonus to repair and healing effects. So, yeah, they nerfed that. Spike. Headshot kills grant 35% skill damage for 20 seconds and requires 5 or more utility attributes. Spotter. The talent buffed to dole out a 20% damage increase to pulsed enemies. Required utility attributes have increased to 5. Strained is 5% critical hit damage is gained for every 10% of depleted armor. It will also require 5 or less offensive attributes. Currently, it is 10. Critical hit damage gained for every 5% depleted armor. God dang. 3 more. Surgical. The critical hit chance bonus has been reduced from 5% to 8%. Has been reduced to 5 from 8. Unbreakable. PvE. 70% of max armor is repaired when armor is depleted. And armor... 70% of max armor is repaired. And armor kits will not consume within the first 7 seconds.
It was previously 25%. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a big bump.
Kits will not consume. Does that mean you can't use an armor kit for 7 seconds after that?
No, you can use an...
It just won't count against
Just won't
you.
consume it, yeah.
I have that on my tank class. It's amazing.
That's pretty cool.
But this now also requires 11 or more defensive attributes as well as no other active armor talents. So you can only do Unbreakable, that's it.
Wait, armor talents? You mean
defensive
repair
talents?
kit? No, repair kit?
It says armor talents.
Because
So
before it said no other repair kit talents.
now it says no other active armor talents. So you can only do Unbreakable across the board. You can't have any other armor talents.
But I use that and patience. That's annoying.
Yeah, basically they said, fuck you, Miguel.
Yeah.
Fuck you, John.
They just nerfed
Basically,
you. You've been
I didn't
nerfed.
say it. They said it. Don't
Came out of your mouth.
You got
I'm just
nerfed.
interpreting their actions.
Unhinged, another talent with a major change. The damage bonus for Unhinged has been reduced to 20%, previously 25%. Handling is also reduced to 25, previously 35. So, yay. Yeah. So I guess they have new ones. Blacksmith, Entrenched, Kneecap, Preservation, and Reformation. God damn. There's some good stuff. I'll have some more. Hold on.
Scotch. Yum, yum, yum. Scotch.
Make your balls tingle. Anyway, so blacksmith, killing an enemy with your sidearm repairs 50% of your armor once every 15 seconds. It requires 11 attributes, defensive. Entrench, headshots from cover will now increase repair to 10% of your armor. Yes.
Does anybody actually use sidearms?
Only when I'm
sometimes.
when I'm getting charged.
Yeah.
And I'm reloading.
I used sidearms. I don't remember if it was Joe or Chris. We ran through. Maybe it was both of them.
But
I was like world tier 2 or tier 3. I just used a pistol.
But I mean, in like a regular your own game where your enemies are your level.
Yeah.
Does anybody use a sidearm?
I used one today.
Like I said, when you're reloading and you have somebody charging you, I whip out the pistol.
Guy got behind me. And the pistol does a surprising amount of damage.
It does.
Yeah, only an out of ammo.
The sawed off, Miguel.
I haven't actually used the sawed off. I've been rocking a pistol.
John, do you have a question?
No.
Okay.
I was just copying Miguel.
Okay. So next is kneecap. Shooting an enemy in the legs now will have 15% chance to apply a bleed.
I thought that was already there.
I mean,
did that percentage go up?
These are these are changes to additional talents. So these are just preservation PvE. Killing an enemy repairs 10% armor over 5 seconds, and headshots improve their repair to 20%. Requires 7 defense attributes. Preservation PvP. Killing an enemy repairs 5% armor over 3 seconds, and headshots improve repair to 15%. Requires 7. Again, defense. Last one. Reformation. Headshot kills increase skill repair and healing by 15%. Requires 9 utility attributes. Okay. So we have to wait till May.
Did they have a date for that or just May?
No, just May. It's gonna be May.
Stop it.
It's gonna be May.
Go JT. Go JT. All right. Now onto the good news. Not good news, but the big news from this past week. Sony.
Oh, not that one. Okay.
Oh, is this legit?
Yeah. It's all legit.
Okay.
It's no rumor.
Okay.
The PS5 or the PS, as I'm gonna call it. The PS5? No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5th.
So, are we ready to get our pom-poms out and our jazz hands? The PS5 features GPU that supports ray tracing. Who gives a fuck? Anyway, PlayStation 5 will feature a solid-state drive with higher bandwidth than any solid-state drive available for PC, and a GPU that supports ray tracing. Ooh, ray tracing. Speaking with Wired, PlayStation's lead architect Mark Cerny discussed the internal components in the PS5. The system uses a third-generation Ryzen CPU with 8 cores, based on the
Apple cores,
7 Newton-meter Zen 2 architecture. Whatever. The GPU, on the other hand, is a custom chip based on Radeon's Navi family, with support for ray tracing. Who gives a shit? What? You know what ray tracing is?
I don't.
You know when that graphics card that came out a while back, that Uber graphics card, the $1,000 graphics card,
RTX?
2080?
Yeah,
The RTX, yeah.
is that the does that do ray tracing? Is that what that was all about? Is
Yes.
that kind of what they're
I'm pretty
kind
sure
of?
my 1070 does ray tracing.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay, move on. I don't know what is that? Does anybody know?
I think it's similar to the God ray function. You know how they always talked about God rays, where the sunlight comes through the trees and you can see it on the screen.
Oh, okay.
I think it's an enhanced version of that.
So it's like different lighting.
Yeah. It works with lighting, as well as there are options that they can use for it in the game. I don't know. It's like it just creates more points of contact.
Light
Okay.
reference.
Light reference. I think they were they could possibly use it for like when you're in the game
Mhm.
and you walk by a mirror,
Yeah.
and you know how some games you walk by a mirror and you don't see yourself, you just don't see any reflection out of the mirror. They're actually able to do that now. So
Yeah.
it's just a
It's just a graphics
it's a dazzle.
increase. Yeah.
You can go up to a
It's
mirror
just a
and Duke Nukem when he goes, "Damn, I'm looking good." Remember that in the bathroom?
That was pretty good, Chris.
Yeah,
That was pretty good.
it was a good Duke
I
Nukem.
think have you been working on that one?
I have.
Okay, so real quick.
That's what he does every night in the mirror. Damn, I'm looking good.
According to an article on IGN, ray
Mhm.
tracing is a rendering technique that aims to simulate the way light bounces off objects, in turn creating more realistic shadows, reflections, and lighting effects.
Ooh,
Good.
neat.
So yeah, it'll be yeah. Anyway, the solid state drive inside the console is super fast, according to Wired. It took around 0.8 seconds to fast travel in Spider-Man, compared to 15 seconds in the PS4 Pro.
I mean, that is fast. I mean, can you imagine how quick Anthem will load now?
For PlayStation users, but I honestly, okay. Aside, let me get through this article. Let me talk about it. PS5 will support 8K resolution and will be backwards compatible with PS4 games.
Microsoft
That's
already did
it.
that.
It will contain a disc tray,
Mhm.
3D audio integration, and will be compatible with the current PSVR model. So, but they're only backwards compatible to PS4. That's so. Anyway, not this year. Console will not be out in 2019. They didn't call it the PS5. It's going to be codenamed something else. And Sony is skipping E3 because they don't want to fall flat.
Suck again?
Yeah. Yeah.
We suck again.
Yeah. So that's that. That's that article. But here's to go with it. So Mark Cerny said that the price point, it's going to be $500. So it's going to be just like the Xbox One X. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. PS 500. He says that the price will be appealing in light of its advanced feature set, and it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. I mean, you're playing catch up, and I wish I could. People look up this picture of Mark Cerny holding this PS4 controller. He looks like some homely ass dude, and fuck you. I'm sorry, but no, you're playing catch up to the Xbox One X. One X. It's already out. Microsoft is moving on.
What's his name?
So, Mark Cerny, Cerny. Just go to VG247.com, look up the article. Sony's Mark Cerny says PS5 price, whatever, and it shows him, and he's like,
Yeah, I got this.
That's good facial expression, Joe.
Hold on.
fucking asshole. Anyway, I'm
Can you
sorry
screen
for
share,
our
Miguel?
listeners, our viewers. I love PlayStation, but I love the original PlayStation. I love what they represented in the beginning. Now, I mean, I only turn it on to play God of War. I beat the story, so, and I use it for PSVR. That's it. So
There you go.
yeah, that. See,
Look, guys, I have a controller.
Yay! Oh, that's funny.
yeah,
he's
that guy.
excited.
Those of you listening on the podcast, watch the video on YouTube so you can see what we're doing. We're making fun of Mark Cerny.
And make sure you hit the like and subscribe button.
Exactly.
Good job, John.
Okay, one last Sony article, and then I'm done. This dead horse. Sony files new VR patents centered around. Wait, before I read the rest, can I get points for this? Because this is one of my predictions.
Prescription glasses. Oh wait,
No, that was last week. Sony files new VR patents centered around spectating live esports events and friends games. So basically, I'm not going to read the whole article. You can put your PSVR on, watch someone else play the game, and say someone is playing NBA 2K. Your avatar will be in the audience as if you were there watching it live.
That's kind of
Why?
neat.
And same thing with, like racing games. If you're watching somebody play a racing game, you're sitting in the stands going, that's it. Yeah. Questions?
So John asks why. I'm not advocating for this by defending it. But they have a similar feature to like sit on the sideline at a basketball game for the NBA.
Yeah.
And
Live basketball. Real basketball.
But this is the same as people watching other people play video games and the argument of, oh, well, you watch people play football. Why don't you just go do it yourself? Same thing with video games. I'm not advocating. This is just the conversations I hear about it. It's going to be similar. You're sitting there for esports. It's going to be like sitting there for NBA to some people. To some people. I'm not saying me. I fucking hate esports. I don't watch them. I'd rather play it. So just that's the appeal, I would think. Reading into why people like esports and whatnot. So yes, Sean.
Is Miguel delayed to anybody else?
Probably. Okay.
I was going to say it, but I'm not going to. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, Miguel's gone.
Miguel's gone. Unplug.
Bye, Felicia. Oh, hi,
Hello.
Oh, he's back.
All right, he's back.
Am I
Okay.
normal?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
good.
normal.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have two patents out. So the one, it inserts the users into a live event, but it uses their avatar. So like I had said, I called it. I said that PlayStation it may be for next year, but PlayStation is going to use the avatar for your avatar. And if there's a live event, like say they do an E3 press conference and they show the audience and they're all digital avatars, you will have your avatar in the audience and you'll be able to like floss and be like, on camera, but your avatar will be doing it. Yeah. And the same thing. So there's two patents, one for you to be in there. And the second one is for your friends to be in your game. So
It's a cool
that's what they're doing.
It's a cool concept, but I feel like it's going to go away. We're going to try it one time and be like, oh, that was cool. And then that's it. You know what I mean? Just to see what it's like.
It doesn't seem like something that I would use on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I honestly think the coolest thing that they've done with avatars is Microsoft did with like the poker championship and 1 versus 100, where they added everybody's avatar into a game show and you played it. We haven't seen it since, and that was amazing. I enjoyed the hell out of that.
Yeah, and those game shows were like timed, so you'd have to be there at like 4 p.m. on a Saturday to play into it. So it's like a real game show. You have to be there with your avatar. It's pretty cool.
I think it's going to be similar to esports and be a thing that stays around. I mean, like I don't get esports. I don't like to watch esports, but it's a thing and people like it. So
you're delayed again.
Oh, sweet.
Very true. I agree with his point on that because of the younger generation. They're always watching other people play. I'm talking about our generation. We're not those people. So.
Back in my day, we went to watch somebody play. We had to sit next to them on the couch.
What do you mean, those people? Some
You're
bitch.
still delayed.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you're going to have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
What I get for sharing my screen.
Anyway. Yeah. Next article. Now we get on to the Microsoft shit. So Xbox One S Digital is real and it launched May. It's gonna be May.
Again.
Anyway, for $250. 1 terabyte hard drive. The console's also bundled with 3 games. So you get Sea of Thieves, Forza Horizon 3, and Minecraft. All digital.
Horizon 3?
Yeah.
Are we on 4?
People, though 250 may seem high, especially considering the price for a traditional 1S, it's $50 cheaper than the disc 1S.
I don't get how that seems high, because, I mean, that seems about right. It's the same system.
Yeah, I was reading the boards about this, and the comments actually, people, Switch bitches, of all people, came out of the closet and were talking about, you can pay $50 more and you can get a Nintendo Switch and you can get all these games. And then the rebuttal was, yeah, all of these cheap-ass cell phone games. Yes, John.
But they have games every week.
Yeah, you're right.
Just want to clarify, Joe is not saying that all Switch bitches need to come out of the closet.
Okay, disclaimer. Hey, there.
Just Chris.
Hey, fuck you,
No,
John.
He's out. So let's see what else.
Tapatio.
Yeah, Tapatio. That sounds good. Yeah. Oh, and initial reports suggested that at launch time in May, with pre-orders going live this month. Beyond that, a digital-only console will also be perfect for the new. Leading into the next article, Ultimate Game Pass. So the update from last week, I had said something about the Ultimate Game Pass. They officially revealed it. It's Game Pass Ultimate. It's going to be $15 a month, which is $5 for cheaper than paying for each service separately. And it is currently available to select insiders, but it will roll out to the public later this year. And it will be an option in all countries where Game Pass is currently available. So
is it possible to buy it for an entire year?
I'm pretty sure they're going to have it available for the entire year, which like I said, it's still
to be determined.
To TBD. So we'll find out later this year. Unless you have Insider, then you can probably apply for it now. I have to check that out. More Microsoft E3 2019, June 9th.
Yay.
Sunday. The Microsoft will host its Xbox E3 2019 briefing before E3 officially starts. The show will kick off June 9th, 1 p.m. Pacific, or PDT. Right? Is that Pacific? I don't know.
Pacific Daylight Time.
Okay. 4 p.m. EDT, 9 p.m. BST, and 10 p.m. CEST. Whatever. It's fucking June 9th. What?
Was that BST Black Standard Time?
Yeah. So it'll be about 2 o'clock. 9 p.m. Black Standard Time, but it's about 2 o'clock. Anyway. Not a racist joke. It's an inside joke. Anyway.
I'm on the left side, don't worry.
Okay. What to expect? Phil Spencer had said that we're the only platform holder with a live stage show. Suck it, Sony. And I feel some responsibility for that and want to represent gaming, he said. Spencer went on to say we can expect to see Obsidian's The Outer Worlds, which I'm looking forward to. During the Xbox E3 briefing, the company's internal studios will also, all of the studios, will provide a look at current projects. Our new studio, all of the studios, and which ones they'll buy, they'll announce. Our new studios are going to have things to show, some of which nobody has ever seen before.
Ooh.
Obviously. Of course, it's also possible Microsoft will give us a peek at the next Xbox. Peekaboo. Yeah. So yeah, the rest of E3, those of you that want to know about it, probably have more in an E3 episode. Bethesda will host an E3 briefing on June 9th as well. Ubisoft will take place on June 10th. Sony, oh, that's right, they're not going. EA will not host a press conference as well because they're getting so much shit for Anthem. EA Play event will feature multiple live streams during. So EA won't be there, but you can play their games there at E3. All right, I'm down to the last two articles. Let's get through this. Halo TV series. It's Master Chief. Do you know? Pablo Schreiber is your John 117. Do you know who that is, Chris?
Master Chief?
No, Pablo.
Pablo?
Yeah.
Pablo Francisco?
That guy who does my roofing?
He is the guy from... He's got
to look it up. He's going to ask me and you're looking it up?
He's the security guard from Orange is the New Black. Remember the one with the mustache?
Yeah, that guy.
That guy is going to play Master Chief. He's 6'5". He's 5 inches shy of Master Chief, but he's good enough.
He raped that lady. Oh, wait, that's in Orange and New Black. Sorry, move on.
Yeah. Anyway, he's also in First Man, American God. He will act as Master Chief for Showtime. Yeah, it's going to be a Showtime series, and it's also helped directed by 343 and Steven Spielberg. So, yeah,
Interesting.
Spielberg, yeah, and it will direct, or excuse me, Otto Bathurst, who did Black Mirror and Robin Hood, the newest Robin Hood, will direct the pilot and multiple episodes of the 9-episode series, but it does not have a premiere date. All right, next, gaming TV shit. The Witcher Netflix series will debut in late 2019. Season 1 of the Witcher series will air on Netflix during the fourth quarter of 2019. John, you don't have to play it. You can just watch it.
Yay!
Right?
It's going to be about horses.
Probably. Well, there might be one episode of just... Anyway.
One entire episode of them riding their horse across the map.
With a CG mustache.
Yeah.
So Netflix has ordered 8 episodes for one and the series finale, which was finalized back in August of 2018. Currently in production in Hungary. Henry Cavill stars as Geralt of Rivia. Anna Schaefer plays Triss, while Freya Allen and Anya Chalotra portray Ciri and Yennefer, respectively. Yeah, there's a bunch of other actors and actresses, so watch Netflix, and hopefully they have sex, so hopefully. That's all I got for the news.
A unicorn.
That's it?
That's it. I'm not covering anything else. I just wanted to cover that shit.
All right, it's time for dates. Demonic, you ready, buddy?
Oh, we're at dates? I thought we should be at Rando by now.
Demonic, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Demonic's dates, keeping us on track with what video games are coming out soon.
Oh, yeah.
With a 5-second delay.
I'll just talk like this. All right, guys. Don't look at me speak. 417, Trooper Brook, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch. Revenant Saga on Xbox. Snooker 19 on Xbox. 418, Anniversary Collection Arcade Classics for Konami, PlayStation, Switch, and Xbox for you guys. I know that probably sounds appealing for Switch. Iron Snout on Xbox. Katana Zero on Switch. God's Trigger on Xbox and PlayStation. Cuphead on the Switch if you didn't rage quit enough on Xbox.
Now you can throw it across the room.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Hey, it didn't break.
Hell is Other Demons on the Switch. Moving on to 422, Jupiter and Mars on PlayStation 4. 423, Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen on the Switch. A Chair in a Room, Greenwater on PlayStation. And anybody? Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, that one on Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. Unless you found some retailer that's selling it early, because apparently it's already fucking out there, and people are getting their physical copy and playing it this week, and that's stupid and annoying.
Wow.
And fuck you retailers that did that.
That's a dick move.
How's that delay going, guys?
It's about 2 seconds.
Is it magical? Let's try it again.
It's like we're watching Godzilla.
And Godzilla! That's all that's coming out this week.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye, Felicia. Hi, Felicia. He's back. Hey, good. He's back. Okay, no delay.
Yet.
Nope,
already delayed.
That's all that screen sharing bullshit.
Just hang on and come back.
Never share your screen.
All right, John.
Oh, wait, wrong button. How are we looking? Am I still delayed?
You're a loading screen now.
Oh, sweet.
A
Awesome.
buffer. You're a buffer wheel.
Sorry to the audio listeners. You're going to hear this every week now. So,
Yeah. Unless
Yeah,
you
it's
can tell
entertaining.
us
yeah.
a better... Oh, hi, look, no, there's
Hi,
other people
Susie.
walking in.
You know what? Should I call my wife in here, Jackie?
Beer run.
Oh, hey, where's mine?
I'm drinking Scott here.
Where's mine? Oh,
I need a drink refill.
You're above me.
Which way are you passing it?
Where's mine?
Anyway,
Where's mine?
Where's my beer?
Jackie? Where's my beer?
drinking. You really want me to get fucked up? I'm drinking. I didn't even finish scotch.
God? Are you there? God?
You're asking me tonight.
Oh,
No,
shit.
she's gonna wait till I pass out. Then she can go through my phone.
Oh.
Not that important. Okay.
Hey.
Bye, Felicia.
All right.
All right. Well, John, you ready, buddy? It's time for The More You Know.
Sidekicks and Sidechicks. Sorry, I'm just going to randomly interrupt from now on because you guys reacted so well last time.
Thanks, John. Thanks, Miguel, whoever the fuck you guys are.
I'm ready.
All right, John, go ahead. Go for it, buddy. You really fucked it
All
up,
right.
Miguel.
Thanks, Miguel, for that sweet sort of intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up, step right up, come on down. It's time for the More You Know with the Joker Drone.
So this week we finished putting together the Sidekicks and Sidechicks Bracket. So the rules are going to be very similar to the rules that we had in the death match. The goal of this one is who did it better as far as sidekicks or sidechicks. So everybody will be able to download the file from the consoledrones.com website and then fill it out and send it to consoledrones@gmail.com with the title Sidekicks versus Sidechicks Bracket. And after we finish the bracket, we will go through and figure out who the winner is going to be. The tiebreaker, if more than one person has the same person picked as a winner, will be who submitted it first. So make sure you get yours in early and often. No, wait, not often. Just one time. Joe, what do you want?
What's the prize, man?
I don't know. We haven't
That's
decided.
what people care about. They don't. They're just like, oh, whatever. What's the prize? What do I get?
I don't know. Miguel.
We will also accept the title of Fuck You, Chris.
Yeah, if you put "fuck you, Chris" in the email title, we will probably open it though.
It's an automatic point.
Extra credit.
That'll tell us you're listening at least.
Yeah, that would totally do it.
I'll tell you what. If you send in your bracket with the title "fuck you, Chris," you will get one freebie. So
Oh.
if you pick somebody and they die or they lose in the first round or whatever, let's say you can if the person you pick loses, you can swap to the next person, the person who won. One person, you have to, after it happens, you have to tell us who you want to swap.
So-
It has to be within the next week.
It's a free space like bingo.
Sure. To get out of jail free card for one character. If you send in your bracket with "fuck you, Chris" in the title of the email.
That would be awesome.
What are you doing, Joe? You look very suspicious right now, Joe.
I'm actually texting, but I don't want to be like this the whole time. I'm actually like holding it up right next to my camera so I can be like, I'm texting, but I'm looking, I'm paying attention.
All right, so
I was going to say that sounds racist, John, that you're accusing him of being suspicious. Is it because he's black?
I have color. I'm not black. Ancestry.com says I'm not fully black, so.
I'm not fully suspicious.
Partially suspicious is okay. That's at the point where you're like, call the cops!
I'm like, something fishy here.
You hold your kids.
Right.
Maybe
So
hold your
I put together the bracket. I will be sending it over to Joe so he can post it up on the website. I'm going to go over the matchups right now. So for the round of 64, we have Domino versus Cortana, Yoshi versus Falcon, Roy Harper versus Siri, Loki versus Atreus, which is very interesting in itself, Red Hood versus Rhodey, Misty Knight versus Goldar, Mini-Me versus Jubilee, Bender versus Aqualad, Harley Quinn versus Talia al Ghul, Elektra versus Mira, Ellie versus Bantu, April O'Neil versus Leela, Walter Sabchak, John Goodman's character from The Big Lebowski versus Psylocke.
The fuck you, Chris t-shirt?
That's awesome. Aquagirl versus Tails, Toad versus Silent Bob, Bucky versus Wally West. And on the other side, we have Trinity versus Catwoman, Blind Owl from Deadpool versus Triss, Clink versus Jean Grey, Luigi versus Kato, Supergirl versus Daxter, Jesse Pinkman versus Yennefer, Starscream versus Chewbacca, Igor versus Batgirl, Black Widow versus Princess Leia, Wonder Woman versus Raven/Mystique, Nightwing versus Princess Peach, Agent Coulson versus Alfred, Mr. Smee versus Wonder Girl, Diddy Kong versus Toad, Ramona Flowers versus Damian Wayne, and Honey Badger versus Agent Smith.
Honey Badger don't care.
Wait, I got Toad in here twice.
The fuck did Toad get in there twice?
I don't
Way to
know.
go, jackass.
God.
Get in their back door.
No, he's a mushroom.
Just the head.
It's a mushroom head.
All right, well, we'll have to fix that. That's basically the gist of it. We'll be swapping Toad versus Diddy Kong out with somebody else. Because, yeah.
If you have any suggestions, go ahead and send us an email at councildrones@gmail.com with the title Fuck You, Chris. You can also put in the suggestion
That too.
to replace Toad. Maybe we
So-
could put in like Alpha 5 or something.
So, you still have to...
Yes.
Ay, ay, ay!
Ay, 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 ay. Shit. You can put so low.
I think John's chair wants to vote. Oh, fuck.
So we still have to decide what our prize is going to be. I imagine it will be something comp to the prize that we had in last bracket.
Maybe more.
You know.
Maybe a Power Rangers chair.
Maybe this piece of shit right here.
Oh my
It
god.
made another appearance.
Oh my god, there's the
Oh,
diamond.
Lord.
There's the diamond. Oh.
You know, that's going in the credits. Black Power Ranger chair as itself.
Oh, fuck.
It's never gonna stop being funny as long as you react like that.
No.
Jesus.
So yeah, we will get this sorted out with who should be replacing Toad, and Joe will get it up on the website so it is downloadable. And before we do that, we'll figure out what the prize is going to be.
Cool.
Maybe a Black Power Rangers chair.
Did we have Dominic Santiago in those discussions?
No.
Nope.
He'd be a good sidekick.
What do you guys think? Want to put Dom in there?
No, Alpha 5.
A legit sidekick.
Yeah,
I put
Dom's in there, but
All right. Toad is gone. So we already decided we're replacing Toad with Dom.
Unless someone can send a better suggestion.
Maybe we've forgotten something. I don't know.
could be.
All right. Cool. There it is. I'll send that over to Joe. Joe can post it on the website, and you can download it and fill it out and send it in with "Fuck You, Chris" in the title. We'll figure out what the prize is going to be and let you know as soon as we do.
Extra
Hopefully
credit.
today.
All right, so we're going to move on down to our What the Fucks for the week. Who has What the Fucks this week? Miguel, is that you?
Yeah.
Okay, audio
that's
listeners,
my
remember.
hand on my screen. Yeah.
But-
Sorry.
Audio people can't hear you.
Well, they just heard me. Hello, 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 hello. Echo, echo, echo.
And now it's time for our What the Fucks for the week.
Yeah, what the fuck? Kind of already talked about this. Mortal Kombat released early for some people, so what the fuck you. And then, my other what the fuck. George R.R. Martin says for the full story of Game of Thrones, there should be 5 more seasons.
I agree.
So, HBO, what the fuck? Why are you making it the last season when the author says you can't tell the full story without another 5 seasons? Are you afraid that you're going to get Walking Dead-itis where people just get tired of it and you want to kill it at its height? Or, I mean, I'm pretty sure people are on board for 5 more seasons of Game of Thrones. Joe?
I was just going to add to that. I'm going to tie in my what the fuck to this. So me and Miguel will share what the fuck. So people have been talking lately on the internet about Star Wars fatigue, and there's been a question of, is there Star Wars fatigue? Are people tired of hearing about Star Wars? Blah, blah, blah. If you are, fuck you, whatever, go suck a dick and watch Star Trek. Anyway, but I've actually got Game of Thrones fatigue with all of the hype and everything. I'm actually glad this is the last season because the way the story is written, every season there's a big, huge twist, and you just want to find out who the fuck is going to be sitting on the throne. So I have a little bit of Game of Thrones fatigue, and I'm glad this is the last season. If they wanted to do 5 more seasons, I would say take it to the theater. Make a trilogy for the last of the Game of Thrones. That's my idea.
That would sell, for sure.
And I don't mind it being the last season, but the fact that George R.R. Martin said that, it's like, well, obviously there's a shit ton more content. Clearly it's books, books, movies. But, I mean, if the author's saying, well, to fully capture this entire show, even though the books aren't out yet, I need 5 more seasons. I have 5 more seasons of content, and just the content's been so unique and so many twists and turns that it's...
If the man doesn't die before then.
Yeah, that's true. He probably has him done, locked in the safe somewhere. He just doesn't want to let him.
The problem is
go ahead,
that
John.
the TV show differs pretty drastically from the books. So if he's got 5 more seasons worth of content, how is that going to really align with the TV show? The TV show, so what it said is the TV show and the books meet the same conclusion. They just don't go about the same way to get there. So he's got 5 more seasons of content, but the show is already past the book, all the books he's written already. So we're well beyond the story that you can get in the book.
True.
So it's...
And talking with coworkers about Game of Thrones over the last week or so, I mean, I've come to the conclusion that a lot of people feel like everything since last season has just been rushed. Like, oh, we're here. Oh, we're already over here. Oh, we're already over here. So it's like, I get finishing it up and tying it up, but since last season, viewers are feeling like it's just rushing everything. Because one of the arguments was, we spent like 5 episodes learning about faceless men, and then you get to that following season, and it's like, over here, over here, over here.
Yeah, that's true. They've covered a lot of ground in the last couple seasons.
And the more and more we talk,
drawn out in the beginning, like when they first went to King's Landing, when Ned first went there, that was a whole season in King's Landing.
And that was one book.
And it ended like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So, yeah, just based off the conversations I've been having with people, they feel like it's been rushed lately, and I can see that.
the more and more we talk about it, the more and more Game of Thrones is making incest normal. So, sure. Spoiler alert: John's banging his aunt.
Like, no, I'm not.
Not that John. Jon Snow. Damn it.
Yeah, I was like, what? What? Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know what you do up there in Snohomish. John Snohomish.
Goes John
Homish.
Snohomish.
That's your gamer tag. John Snohomish.
Drone.
Pretty sure that will not fall into the length requirements by Microsoft.
Oh my
You just
god.
gotta cut off some letters. Jon Snow drone.
Jon Snow home.
Mo. Oh
Shut
man.
up.
Oh,
AKA
shit.
Power Rangers chair.
Any other what the fucks this week?
Those were mine. Joe, did you have any more since?
No, mine was tied into yours about the people were talking about Star Wars fatigue, and I said no, actually, I have Game of Thrones fatigue. So, John?
No.
I was gonna
No,
say
I
he's
don't.
thinking, what the fuck about a Power Rangers chair?
No. I'm the chair. The problem that I have with the chair is it is not comfortable.
That sucks.
You could win it potentially if you play our bracket.
You can win John's uncomfortable Power Rangers chair.
It looks.
Yeah. It may have gotten
You
broken.
should totally,
white
John.
and
You should
fat.
totally go to your computer or find a computer at work, a printer at work, print out the swords for the Game of Thrones, and tape it to the chair. So it looks like you're sitting on the sword, the Iron Throne.
Yeah.
All right.
Chris?
Yes, I have a couple actually. Let's see. Let's start off with this one's pretty good. All right. So last week, let's see how this went. Okay, last week I was letting my dog inside. He was super excited. Okay, and he decides to jump. So we have a couch, and then about a good 3-foot gap. There's my chair. You guys remember my living room setup? You have that chair right next to the couch. There's like a nice little gap. Okay. Well, my dog got excited and he decided to try to jump from the couch over into the other chair, and he missed. So he went front paws in and he landed right on his dick, like directly on his balls, and oh man, he yelped. It was a what the fuck for Bear, my dog Bear. He fucked up his nuts pretty bad. It was pretty crazy. And he's never been acting right ever since. I might have to take him to the vet later. He's not doing too hot. So he might have messed up his dick. So I don't know. It's pretty fucked up. Poor dog.
May have busted a nut.
Well, that was taken away a long time ago, but he just destroyed his sausage now.
What the fuck is, how come you didn't record that shit?
I know. It would have been perfect on YouTube, but he didn't make it, poor guy.
You need to walk around the house with a GoPro camera, because I've heard so many things that have happened in your house that could make you go viral on YouTube and win you millions of dollars.
I know.
Yeah,
it was pretty classic. I'm like, oop, that's going on the podcast. Sorry, Bear.
Nice.
Yeah, so he's a little shell shocked. That was a week ago now, from last week, like on Thursday, right after our podcast. And then I have another one. I got almost, like, not deathly ill, but I got sick from McDonald's. The other day I ate McDonald's, and I felt really sick, and I was down and out for about 3 to 4 hours on the couch. I threw up from it. So I'm boycotting McDonald's, period. Fuck McDonald's. Pretty much any restaurant or any place that made me throw up, I will not eat there again whatsoever.
Baja Fresh? What's
Yep.
wrong with Baja Fresh?
Oh, Baja Fresh, fuck that. In high school, back in like 2004 or whatever, I decided, let's go eat at Baja Fresh. Well, I Baja Freshed all over my mom's new carpet. So, there goes that. Let's see, Roberto's. Remember that when I got sick as shit from Roberto's about 2 or 3 years ago? Yeah, I carne asada all over the floor. It wasn't good. And so every restaurant that makes me sick, I boycott. So fuck you,
what about buttery
McDonald's.
nipples?
I'll never do that again either. Jesus, I throw up a lot, don't I?
It sure sounds like it.
Especially with the bathroom's door closed.
Oh, am I gonna have to talk about this?
Later.
All right, well, we'll make that a
Stay
later.
tuned for that story.
Oh Jesus! Oh man, Miguel and Joe know too much.
Joe knows clearly way more than I do. I don't need to know it all either.
Oh man. So yeah, I'm boycotting McDonald's. Fuck that place. It's not good for you anyways. I know the Coke is good over there, Miguel. I know it's delicious, but whatever. Fuck McDonald's. Another thing that I'm boycotting are Levi jeans. Levi jeans suck for a fat guy, for me at least, because their durability is shit. I go over and spend $40. I've worn them for not 5 months straight. I'm not a minimalist or anything like that, but I've worn these jeans quite a bit, and I've only had them for like about 4 months, and they're fucking torn in the crotch area. It's fucked. And I've had fucking Walmart jeans last me forever. So fuck Levi's, man. They're not worth it. They're cheap pieces of shit. So fuck Levi's. I mean, I guess I'm in a boycott stage right now.
I was gonna
on
say
that
you're
stuff.
sipping on some haterade this week, apparently.
I am, dude. I am. I'm a little upset about that stuff because I spent money on it and that shit's gone already. I'm like, fuck. So,
That's how I feel about food.
yeah.
Spend money on it.
You spent money on it and it's gone. You're right. That was good. Fucking nailed that, dude. Oh my god. That was
I'm not gonna
solid.
boycott your food. Should have lasted longer.
He's gonna boycott food. He's all skinny next podcast.
You call me fat, you son of a bitch.
Oh fuck. Oh, good shit, guys. Well, those are my what the fucks for the week this week. So, what's up, John?
I actually have one. We ordered new flooring for our dining room because we're getting our house getting our house ready to put up for sale.
Mhm.
We ordered new flooring last week, and they didn't bother to tell us that they wouldn't have it until May 15th.
It's gonna be May.
Gotta be back.
So yeah,
That's the title of the episode.
All
That's
right.
it.
All
It's
right.
gonna be May.
All
That's
right.
it.
You
That's the
got it.
episode.
I feel like we've used this title before.
I don't care. We'll do it. It's gonna be May again.
yeah. So now I can't list my house until probably near the end of May, because I won't have flooring in my dining room.
And get a refund and get different flooring?
I told my wife to cancel it and get a refund. She said no.
So I guess it's gonna be May.
Yep.
Sweet.
I swear on the video, every time we say that, I'm gonna post a picture of JT
It's
with
gonna
the
pop
ramen
up.
hair.
Nice.
Just him with like that look. Yeah.
Oh man, it's
Yeah,
gonna be fun.
That is my what the fuck.
All right, so we're gonna move on down to our rando shit this week. If we don't have any main topics, right? It's just rando.
I think our main topic was it's going to be May.
Okay, it's gonna be May. All right, so we're gonna move on down to rando shit this week. Do you guys have any rando shit? Joey.
All right, rando shit. First up, Bumblebee. Saw it. Thanks, Miguel. Meh.
Sorry you tried to steal it from me the first time you tried to watch it.
Well, no, because we tried to watch it because we food Bumblebee and we'll watch it, but you were already watching it. So anyway,
Yeah, it kicked me out. So the story is I'm watching Bumblebee because I just bought it on a Saturday night, and I get kicked off. Another user is watching this show, so I say the fuck they are. So I click it again and reopen it, which it restarted it. Thanks, Joe. So I text Joe and I'm like, I'm watching this. You're not watching this. Bye. And I get a text back from his wife. We're so sorry. I'm like, why the fuck didn't Joe text me back?
nah,
Joe's not sorry.
I'm not sorry. I was like,
cares?
watch it again, bitch.
Should have hit play again.
Password.
Yeah, I didn't care for it. John Cena was just kind of like, he could have been like, you can't see me, and be like, okay, cool, you're not in the movie.
John Cena's John Cena.
Yeah, unfortunately, his acting is so bad. Other than what was it, cock blockers? But
Well, even then, it was like awkward and
it was awkward. But
Yeah.
Bumblebee is. I understand what they were doing. They're trying to because they got Steven Spielberg involved. They're trying to reboot from the '80s cartoon vibe of it. So a lot of the characters look like the '80s cartoon.
I did like
Optimus
that
and-
aspect.
I did. It took me back to playing like the fall of Cybertron video game. But I don't know. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. It was missing the grittiness of the Michael Bay films, the original, or I don't know, the original, whatever you call them, the Michael Bay films. What, Miguel?
Did you ever think you would say that you're missing a Michael Bay style film?
I actually did. Like halfway through, I'm like, but I was like, where's Michael Bay? But then I read the credits and then he had a little part in it, I guess.
Where are the explosions?
I know. So the part where you normally see like the big car where it goes, "Ah," slow motion and flies over people's heads. That was like fast motion. It was just like boom. Ah. Like that wasn't in slow motion. There was no like slow motion shots. Everything was like fast motion and you're just like, okay, what the fuck? Anyway, it's okay. Meh. Watch it. Eh.
I'm waiting for Alita Battle Angel to come out so I can watch it again.
Yeah. What's up, John? Two fingers up.
Seeing the preview for the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix.
I don't know how to feel about it.
I don't
Shut
know.
up, Joe.
Go ahead, Miguel.
I mean, I really watching the trailer. I'm like, how is this going to be entertaining? Rip it off, rip it off, quickly, like a Band-Aid.
That's not ripping.
Oh my god.
For those of you not watching the video, go watch the video.
Yeah, go fucking watch the video.
And make sure you hit subscribe and like on the video on YouTube.
It involves packaging tape
Now.
and Joe's mustache.
Joe, where'd your mustache go?
It's miss. Holy shit.
Oh, that's why you said you're not shaving. You're
Oh,
getting
Joe, your
packaging.
mustache is super patchy now.
Anyways, John, sorry.
I was just wanted to get your opinion on the preview for Joker.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix. It looks interesting.
I mean, it's a different take.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'll watch it. I won't go see it in the theater, but I'll watch it. Just kind of see what they do for the take on his background. Just
I mean,
be interesting.
DC's. Did we talk about this last week? DC's cinematic situation is just so fucked right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. Like they
Yeah.
they made an attempt at it, and they were starting to do good with Wonder Woman. I'm not saying Joe liked it or whatever. I'm saying overall reception was well. Aquaman's reception was well. Shazam's reception as well. But they're trying to put something together, and all their pieces are falling apart.
I
Yes,
don't remember who it was who said it, but it's sad when the worst DC character has the best movie. Was it Joe?
Yeah, it was
Aquaman?
Joe.
Yeah.
Yep.
At
Aquaman's
the
a
time,
great movie.
yeah. At the time, Aquaman was the worst DC character,
Oh, he still is.
other than what that stretchy guy. Anyway, it had the greatest movie of all the Justice League characters. I mean, you Aquaman was the greatest movie. I haven't seen Shazam yet. I probably won't go see it in the theater. I'll wait till it comes out on DVD. But Miguel said great things about it. So yeah, I mean, even with the DC universe, the streaming stuff, it's like, I'm sorry, I'm not being racist. I am not being racist. But Starfire is not black. Okay? Those of you that don't know, they casted on the Titans on the DC streaming service. Starfire is black. Is a black actress. And no. And she doesn't have curly hair.
Isn't she orange though?
I don't care.
They could
If you look at no. You look at her character. Yes, she's orange in the face, but you look at her character. She acts like Caucasian. I'm not going to cut anything. She acts white.
Prude.
That's it. She's like, oh my god, like, oh, what is this? What do you call this on your planet? Like,
I
he's
don't know if
white
the
chick.
right word. Sheltered.
Whatever. But she's not black. They fucked up. That's it. Might as well just have Robin be Asian. I don't care.
Now you're just stereotyping.
Whatever. No, you cannot do that. Is there a black Superman?
Pretty sure.
No.
Comics.
Superman.
Actually, there was actually Shaq was Superman.
Oh, shut up.
He was in that movie. I swear to God.
Shazam?
No, not Shazam. He was fucking like God damn it, what's his fucking name?
Who was he fucking?
John Henry. He was fucking John Henry. Fuck, I'm the Man of Steel. I swear, he was in that movie called The Man of Steel or whatever, John Henry, and that's a different version of Superman.
No, John Henry. That's old, like old mythical, not mythical, but old like fucking folktale. That was the guy that did the railroad, wasn't it?
Maybe it's not John Henry. I'm looking it up right now. God damn it, because
well, yes, John.
Shaq
John,
was
while
Superman.
Chris is looking this shit up.
Did you guys see the previews for the? I don't remember what it was called. The movie about.
There it is. Found
Basically,
it.
if Superman was evil.
I want to see that. Brightburn.
Brightburn, yeah. You seen the previews?
I do want to see that because it's supposed to be a horror film, and who did it? J.J. Abrams did that movie.
Yeah. Basically, it's the story of Superman as a child landing on Earth, but instead of growing
evil.
up to be the hero, he's nasty.
I think that's where DC fucked up. I think honestly, if DC was smart, they would fucking make Superman a villain, and it takes all of the DC universe to fucking it takes Kryptonite, Green Rock, whatever. But yeah.
Okay, I got it.
But they do that regularly. Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
Shaq starred in this movie called Steel. Do you guys remember that? This movie?
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, where he had that fake ass costume on.
Yeah, he had the fucking armor and shit. That's another version of Superman. His name was John Henry Irons.
Right, but the name of the movie is Steel, not Superman.
No, I get it, but that actual character is another version of Superman, is what I'm saying. So, just saying. So Superman was black.
No, he wasn't. Superman was a robot before he was black. Superman is a zombie before he's black. Superman died before he'll turn black.
All of those in turn happened.
Oh
That's what I'm saying. Anyway.
Batman.
Going back to DC, I did see Aquaman finish that. That was pretty good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Do you guys think that Black Manta's cousin is evil cousin is Alpha 5? They look very similar. I have a side-by-side if you want to see it. I sent it to Joe. I told him to post it because I really do feel like they have some similarities as far as like maybe his evil cousin.
That is kind of the Black Manta like look, so it's not like...
No, I get it.
I don't know.
I get it. When he showed up, it just it had the Power Rangers feel of a Power Rangers enemy to me. When he showed up at the end scene where he fucking shoots the laser beam and hits Aquaman into the fucking wall, like right there when he showed up and you see his whole getup, I was like, whoa, I was waiting for the fucking Power Rangers to come out. Just, that's how I felt. That's how me and my wife felt. We're like, what the hell's going on? But it was a great movie. Fucking awesome movie.
Have you finished Infinity War yet?
No, we're working on that one next, so it'll be there.
Anyways, to the point of Batman. So, Joe, you were talking about Superman being evil and facing Justice League or whatever. That's been played out multiple times in different, video game.
I know, but no, I mean, I was just saying that they should have
the cinematic.
Yeah, they should have for the cinematic. I mean, that was like the most interesting part in the Justice League movie was when Superman came back and he's like, "Who the fuck are you? You're some weirdo in a black suit. And who are you? You got long hair and a fucking fork. And bitch, who are you? You got a shield. Fuck you. You know, I'm gonna destroy you all." Anyway.
And then my other question: have you guys ever watched the animated DC movies?
I would suggest, instead of watching this new Joaquin Phoenix fucked up Joker movie, to go watch A Killing Joke, because that's, from what I heard, that's what they're basing this movie off of. Is that, no, not the entirety of the movie, but the character of Joker in the movie is based off of A Killing Joke, off of the animated movie. So,
which is based off the comic.
Yeah. So I would rather you watch The Killing Joke or A Killing Joke than watch this new Joaquin Phoenix Joker bullshit. Fuck this movie. Ugh. They should have brought Jack Nicholson back. If they wanted to do a Joker movie, bring Jack Nicholson back and wait till they get a load of me in my walker. You know?
I mean, I didn't really care for A Killing Joke, but there are some really good animated DC movies, so I don't know how they're going so wrong with their actual live-action movies. And to the point of me talking about Damian Wayne being a little badass, if anyone wants to know what I'm talking about, I suggest watching Teen Titans versus Justice League.
And also, I think Gotham's doing the right thing with the Joker. So
they've done so many things with the Joker because they've teased it the whole time. Like, they haven't committed to anyone really being the Joker.
Well, no,
Jerome.
Yeah, Jerome is, like, the teasers for the new Joker or the Joker is still the same actor as
But yeah, it's the same actor. Did you know, spin-off from that conversation, he is the Jedi for Fallen Order. He's the actor for Fallen Order. Just random side note. I know Joe doesn't care because it's Jedis, but... but he's an amazing Joker. He does a very good job as Joker.
Okay, side note, switching topics. Rando, did you see the Star Wars trailer?
I did. It's fucking awesome.
Yes.
I'm excited.
The Emperor is back.
I'm excited.
Something Skywalker.
When I heard his laugh,
Thank
I was
you,
like,
JJ.
oh shit. Here we go.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome.
There's actually a YouTube video of everybody that was at the Star Wars celebration watching the trailer. And when the Emperor's laugh came on, everybody was like looking around like, what the fuck was that? Yeah. You know.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
I'm excited. I cannot wait for December. All I want for Christmas is a good Star Wars ending, because this will be the last Star Wars for a while. Unless you get the Disney streaming service, which The Mandalorian will be on, and they're rumored starting a new trilogy based in the Old Republic. So those of us that are playing will know what the fuck's going on. So
fuck yeah, that's gonna be sweet if it happens.
Kudos to Disney, and I hope it's a good ending. I don't end like fucking Game of Thrones or something. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Or M. Night Shyamalan movie, whatever. I think that's all I get for Rando.
You guys got any other Rando?
I already talked to you guys about it, but Seahawks at Cardinals, September 29th. We're going to go.
Fuck yeah, we're going.
You other two jokers need to go too.
I will go if Chris will lend me his Tyrann Mathieu jersey, and I will wear my Chiefs hat.
You got it. It is yours, buddy.
I have to check my schedule. I have a combined birthday party for my aunt, or for my Nino and my Nina sometime then. So
okay, cool. You guys have any other rando shit this week?
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
Go Cards.
Yeah.
In that instance.
I'm gonna be so excited. I mean, next week's podcast. What? Go ahead.
Russell Wilson's contract.
Pay up, sucker.
Mm-hmm.
Highest paid
Seahawks
NFL player.
broke.
Yeah, but they highest paid
Seahawks
player.
broke.
Russell Wilson made out like a bandit. That's good.
Oh yeah.
That's good though. He's a good player.
Wait till next year. Just wait till next year and see what Mr. Mahomes' contract is going to be like. Fuck. Chiefs is going to be broke.
Yeah.
It's going to be the Kansas City Mahomes. That's it. He's going to kick. He's going to throw to himself, and he's going to play defense by himself. That's it.
It's just the Mahomes show. I do have
be the cheerleader.
I do have one more thing if you guys don't have anything else.
Go for it.
So today I went onto iTunes and I was going through our reviews, and you know what, guys, we have some pretty damn good reviews. So I'm going to go through the reviews real quick. Pardon me while I white out here and turn into a ghost, but I'm going to do it anyways. So,
Blue Man Group.
yeah, I'm blued out.
I
So,
can actually see.
all right. So, here's the first one. I think this is from Emil, but I appreciate all the good reviews. And you can review us over on iTunes and give us whatever star you'd like. We're not telling you to give us 5 stars. Whatever you think the podcast is worth, go for it. But I'm going to read this first review. It's by TB12 equals GOAT. It says, great podcast. It says, great podcast all around. Has a very real feel to it. It's like just some good old buddies who love video games, who have known each other forever. I love how not everyone agrees with one another. The back and forth works and is played off well. Also, they hit on more topics than just video games. Different takes on different topics makes it fun to listen. Thank you, TB12 equals the GOAT. So, that one's from that dude.
I think he was hoping Joe was going to read that one.
Joe, you have a reply for that?
No.
Okay, absolutely not. All right.
Nothing.
So
Thanks for the review. Your username's...
How ironic that John cut out right there.
He did cut out right there.
I can repeat it if you'd like.
Go for it.
Thanks for the review. Your username sucks.
Okay, there we go.
Perfect.
I'm summarizing what Joe Finley is not saying right now.
It sounds like tape. What's going on? Is he taping?
He ripped his mustache out again.
Oh, yeah. My God.
I'm going to have a Hitler stash by the end of this podcast.
Oh, shit. All right, so we have
got the computer to match.
All right, we have another review. It's by HeyDuck111. Says, all of the gaming podcasts I listen to, this is my favorite. Thank you, HeyDuck111. So apparently this is his favorite podcast.
Marcus.
That's Marcus. Okay, cool. Thank you, Marcus. We have another review here. We do not know who this guy is. He says, very entertaining fellas who love gaming and I enjoy learning from them every week. By the name of Captain Willie. Thanks, Captain Willie. You're the best.
Who's that asshole?
That must be from back before he was even on the show.
Yeah.
Every week.
Yep. We have another review here. Let's see. This one says, keeping it real, 5 stars he gave us. This is Gaming Camper is his name. Says, I really enjoy the podcast. It's informative and realistic. You can also tell that you guys are passionate about video games. Keep it up. So, those are the reviews that we have so far. We would like to get more reviews than 4 of them. So, if you guys can go to iTunes, go ahead and sign in with your Apple ID and look us up on it's Gamer Talk Podcast. All you have to do is type in Console Drones in the search bar and give us a review. Doesn't matter what it is. If you want to say fuck you, Chris, on there, go for it. I'm pretty sure your Apple ID might get removed for that, but it's okay. We'll accept it. I will read it. I'm going to start reading these reviews every week.
On your last day.
Yeah.
That's right.
But we really do appreciate the great reviews, and we will keep it up. Just go ahead and give us a review. Amazing stuff, guys. So good work to all of us. Give ourselves a pat on the back, whatever. Good shit, guys. Yeah.
Also, if you're watching the videos on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button if you like it, and hit subscribe so that you can get updated when new videos come out. You can also follow us on Facebook.
Ring that bell.
It's probably down here somewhere.
Yep. You can like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
Yep.
So,
send us feedback. ConsoleDrones@gmail.com.
And then one more thing. I know I'm not really supposed to talk about this, but I'm going to anyways. If you guys want to use our affiliate links, they're on the bottom of our page. We're not supposed to endorse anything to support us or whatever, but Amazon's going to have to listen to our whole show to get this. If you guys want to support us, go ahead and use our affiliate links. They're on the bottom of the page. We really would appreciate it. Thank you guys. Everybody's awesome. You guys have anything else to add before we close this out?
something.
Fuck you, Chris.
Something.
Oh,
Sky
those of you
Walker.
listeners that are in our clan in Division 2, don't demote Prodigy Drone, damn it.
Oh yeah, that
He's
was
a lieutenant.
yeah. I got
disagree.
demoted.
Demote him.
Don't demote him, damn it.
Demote him.
Whoever did that, fuck you.
That was me.
You fucking dickhead! I knew it was you. He's the only one that can demote. I know it.
No, I'm pretty sure anyone that's a captain or whatever can demote. No?
No, you're the only one that
I mean,
can.
when I
So
don't
it was
rank,
you.
I couldn't demote him.
That you weren't online for like a week and a half, so I demoted you.
We're fucking having a
Look at, he's already
baby.
caught up.
Jesus Christ!
Well, sorry, I haven't changed it.
You're
Can
a
you change it back, Joe?
Joe, he promoted
him
me.
back.
Fucking cocksucker.
I'm gonna do it just because it's funny.
No, it's not. Make my own
Be
clan.
like John's Power Rangers chair.
Jeez, oh, there it goes. Oh my god. You guys got to see the video. John's expressions are great. They're amazing.
Joe, how's Fortnite?
I don't know. I haven't played since the last podcast.
No, he got shamed.
No. Tom's been...
Fortnite shaming.
Tom hasn't been doing his homework.
And the bruise is gone. It's been gone.
No, he hasn't. Yeah, he hasn't been doing his homework, so he's been kind of like,
Yep.
with Fortnite. So
Oh, and
first thing to go, Fortnite.
one more thing before we go, too. I've been working on t-shirt concepts, so be on the lookout for new t-shirts. I'm going to be contributing over a few $100s for our t-shirts, so be on the lookout. We're going to be making new t-shirts. It's going to be badass. We're going to run a campaign, and you'll be able to buy them off our website eventually. So check it out. It's going to be awesome. All right.
No sleeveless.
Yeah.
I will buy it and cut it off.
Joker, John, you.
You sleeveless
They won't
guy.
be as heavy as. They won't be as heavy as the last ones. They'll
No.
be
Yeah,
heavy.
those things were thick.
That's what she said.
Wow, things. That's multiple thick. All right. Well, I guess we're going to end on that note if you guys don't have anything else. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, this is Chris. This has been a wonderful episode. This is episode 124. I am out. Peace.
This is John. I have no idea what I'm going to go do. Probably go find out what all the racket is in my living room. I'm out.
This is Demonic. To the Dark Zone? Question mark?
Are we going to be those assholes?
I've been waiting to be those assholes, but some low-level guys just ruin it, you know?
I'm down. I just have to see what's going on with the family in there somewhere, wherever they're at. Where the babies
I
are.
can hear mine. They're out there making a lot of noise, and my kids are going to bed in 14 minutes, so, yeah.
Yeah, I have bath
Just
time
babies.
first, actually. Not me, my kids do.
Battleship.
Oh, shit. My baby's a
This
bath.
Deuce Jones. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'll play Division 2, I guess, or Old Republic, whichever. Come on, guys.
Game on.
Game on.
Game on.
Gamer Talk Podcast, Season fucking 2.